They go play action with Willis. Able to shake him off. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now Willis to throw. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Jermaine Pratt was there on the coverage defensively. You talk about this Bengals defense. They come into this one 9th in the NFL against the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now they've got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. That's taken on the 25. A nice job getting 3 on the return for 13 yards. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals now set for their first possession, and it's Pro Bowler Joe Burrow who leads this offense in his 4th season now out of LSU.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, Accentuate the Positive, because that's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air, receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
Boyd, someone who seems like he's been underrated his entire 7-year career, and I think that assessment is correct. Quietly gathered almost 800 yards last season and was a big part of their ranking in the top 5 in the NFL when throwing the football. Always dependable, always available to move the chains.
Now a 3-time 1,000-yard rusher, Joe Mixon. The numbers for Mixon last week, 19 carries, 90 yards, and a touchdown.
And those numbers have both he and his blockers motivated this week. They saw that yardage total climbing, but stopped short of 100. Every one of them has to be driven this week to help him reach the century mark.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. Short throw to Smith. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 21. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st.
And CD, defensively, you're going against a hot quarterback coming off a 3-touchdown game of their victory a week ago. Well, what's the big key for them to try to slow him down?
You ask all the tough questions, don't you, partner? Because with this guy, if you blitz him, he takes advantage of that man coverage and burns you. But if you bring on those extra DBs, he sits back there and does what he wants. To me, it's going to be those DBs. When they catch the ball, big-time tackles really put it on those receivers.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. He completes it to Boyd. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go that sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and
they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Credit the sack there to Arden Key.
Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Got a man open. It's Chase.
And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. They get 15, but they still need it a little bit more. 4th down.
And that big gain may just change the thought process here on 4th down. I think in the red zone, they might now consider going for it on 4th down.
So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal.
From the left hash, a chip shot here.
McPherson's kick is good.
And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Titans coming back onto the field for their 2nd drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. 2nd possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
If they open things up, let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Now the rookie 3rd rounder from Tulane, it's Tajay Spears. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. The Titans are 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they got off to the good start, but then 2 straight losses since.
And now you start to wonder about what this does for a team's morale, how it affects their psyche, because let's face it, you work all summer pointing toward that opening game, you get the win, but then you don't carry it on from there. How will they bounce back from these losses and try and get right?
Willis is at the throw here, caught by Addison.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 33. A good pickup there of 22.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you
think.
mean by that, Bert?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield, then he curls back inside for the completion.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 down at the 33.
Willis looking to throw it. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
So the completion good for just 3. And it's 2nd down.
You talk about this Bengals defense.
Against the pass, they've had some issues. Ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
What they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Willis from the gun on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 16. Give him 12 yards yards on that one and earns him a fresh set of downs.
That's a pretty good throw on the curl route there. 3rd down, and they pick up a first.
Defense should be aware for that, right?
They should be aware, but it was so hard sometimes.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Because when they sell that route really well, you think they're going upfield, then they curl back, show their numbers to the quarterback, and complete the play.
1st and 10, Willis. That one's taken in by Spears.
Touchdown!
Tajay Spears with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Titans are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. What a great drive that was. A long drive, sustained, well executed.
I love what we're seeing out of him here in year 2, right? This young quarterback continues to evolve and grow. He's really the adage right now that John Wooden, the famous basketball coach, used to say. Be quick, but don't hurry. You can see that everything is happening for him, but he's not taking it at a pace that he can't sustain.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it ends with a Tennessee score. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their 2nd drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook. They can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Here's Burrow.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Burrow looking to pass.
It connects quickly to Jamar Chase.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Oh, and that is incomplete. 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. Open man is Chase, complete.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans 30. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
A solid pickup there by Mixon, and when he's running it this way, the Cincinnati offense takes on an extra dimension. They love to run the football and shut people down with Mixon carrying the load.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now it's Burrow. Throw left side, complete to Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. Jamar Chase, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals are once again back in front.
Certainly there are good things about quick strike offenses that score fast, but a long drive can also work to your advantage as well.
In so many ways, Brandon, because number one, you get them tired, but the big one is mentally. They can't figure out how to slow you down, how to get off the field, how to get the ball back. They go to the bench wondering, what are we going to do next time in order to stop those guys?
Evan McPherson now for the PAT.
And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards.
And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
He'll drop to throw.
It's complete. Burks.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Out of the gun to give to Spears.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
(10-7) our score after one right here on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. The Spears with another carry.
And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
A nice run by Spears, who brings little guy size, but big guy heart to the field. Has overcome a couple of torn ACLs and still looks like the player who gives you 1,000 yards in a season in a starting role.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 46.
To throw, here's Willis. Over the middle, into the hands of Burks.
And he's got this down to the 35.
On 1st down, Willis.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a 1st down.
Now Willis on 1st and 10.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
There's Sam Hubbard that time in there to bring him to the ground. Well, we've seen how this quarterback can beat you with his legs. Saw it earlier on this drive, as a matter of fact. But that time, they had him covered.
They really gave him no place to escape because oftentimes they're able to find a crack, a sliver, anything that can get them upfield. On that occasion, nothing open at all, and they swarmed him.
Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14.
Willis. And that's complete to Westbrook-Ikhine.
And he showcases the spin. A pretty good game before he's taken down. The Titans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Brandon, that's a gamer move right there. Facing 3rd down, steps up, calls his own number, and nearly makes the house call. If I'm the coach, I let him take another one right here. Give him a chance to be the first one to hit the end zone after that effort he just gave him.
Play fake. Here's Willis.
Steps away to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
Logan Wilson, the one who got in there and dropped him to the ground. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Shotgun snap to Willis.
Flushed out right. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards.
About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. Willis will look to throw it.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Sam Hubbard, that is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. A rough couple of weeks for the man under center. 5 sacks last week, 4 now this week. Do you try to design some quicker developing plays if you're an offensive coordinator?
I think you do that. I think you also change his launch point at times. In other words, move your pocket to the right, to the left, roll him out, bootleg him. Do some different things so they can't just rely on the fact that he's going to take 3 to 5 steps back in the pocket and line up and throw the football.
Yeah, current formula is not working right now. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Mixon running wide side. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down at about the length of the football.
Burrow on 3rd down. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Inside the 10.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Now, the offense, they had really not been able to mount anything yet on that drive, and the defense made sure they couldn't mount anything. The interception and the return adding 6 to the scoreboard.
And that's no small return for a linebacker partner. He took matters into his own hands and his legs on that pick. And once he had it, I don't think anyone on the field could have stopped him.
This taken in at the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
They'll look to throw here. To Mixon on the check down. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more.
So on 4th down, on is Brad Robbins to punt for the Bengals. Back deep to return is K.J. Hamler.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return.
And it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Play action, Willis.
They'll roll him out right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
Jermaine Pratt fighting in and dropping him for the loss. Here's Willis.
Under pressure, they got him again.
Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time. Tough spot for Willis and the Titans, now facing 3rd and long following the sack.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now,
as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return.
And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. Cincinnati's offense coming back here onto the field.
The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, Burrow.
This goes out wide for Mixon.
And they will rally and stop him short of the 1st down. They get him to the ground at the 26.
And here's Brad Robbins now.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good.
Returning it, here's Hamler. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession in the 1st half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Open man, Westbrook-Ikhine.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
And here's a give to Spears.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Here's Willis.
Over the middle and complete to Addison. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Now 1st and 10 at the 11.
And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Willis will look to throw on 1st down.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half.
2nd down, here's Willis.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Chigakakwo from 6 yards away. And the Titans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. A drive that time of 6 plays. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. They will throw on first down with Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now Burrow. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Burrow will throw. This is caught.
Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
So we've reached halftime here in Nashville, the Music City, with the Titans out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Get to here as we say goodbye to September and take a look around the NFL here on this first day of October.
All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. The Bengals with work to do in this 3rd quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Short throw to Smith. So he stopped for no gain. And that's going to make it 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on to kick it away.
Hamler now on the return. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. So here are the Titans to take over on offense. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. Willis and the Titans come to the line now, 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll start on the ground with Spears.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd and 8. In motion is Westbrook-Ikhine. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle.
And able to get a dancing to his left. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now
as he's on to punt for Tennessee. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. And out now, here come the Bengals.
Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stops.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Desmond King picks it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick six.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. As confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Taking it about the 1. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
That one taken in by T. Higgins.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. Just to pick up a 3, but that is indeed enough.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again.
And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Hand off to Spears. 42 yards rushing for him now to this point. So 2nd and 4 from the 22. Willis looks to pass it here. Short throw. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Titans first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. Now Willis to throw. That's to Burks, and he's got it. Touchdown, Tennessee.
A great play there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Titans take advantage of the short field and finish it off with a quick touchdown.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that...
And now off to the races down the right side. A big play there for Cincinnati. 57 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. In motion left goes Boyd.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep and a run up the middle with Mixon.
Looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage and that's it. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Now back to throw. This one hauled in by Sample. And he'll be brought down shy of the first down marker at the 11. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Touchdown! Tyler Boyd. line. An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Bengals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Slant route, and he's got Addison.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Willis looking to throw it.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. There for the sack, B.J. Hill. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Willis. He'll complete this one to Okonkwo.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now.
He's been terrific so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And Higgins is going to have a Bengals 1st down as the tackle made up around the 33-yard line. Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Burrow looking to pass. This is Smith with a grab. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Here we go. From midfield now, Burrow. He completes it to Boyd. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he is going to get this close to the 1st down markers. He's brought down at the Titans' 42. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Once again, they run with Mixon. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting.
And the Titans are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. 1st and 10 now, Willis and the Titans.
At their 38.
Now Spears to begin the drive.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
2nd down and 3. And now a run with Spears.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Spears.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
This 2nd and 4. They'll run with Spears.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here's a run by Spears.
And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30.
Here's 2nd and 3.
They'll keep it on the ground. Spears. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Back to throw, Willis. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down. This is Mixon on the draw. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
57 yards.
Running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow.
Looking deep here for Chase.
And that is incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here's Burrow.
Over the middle, that's caught by Chase.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 42. Now it's Burrow. Dumps it off to Mixon. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. 1st down. Here's Burrow.
Pass thrown right back to Joe Mixon.
Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23.
From the 23, here's a 2nd and 4. Give to Davis Price up the middle here.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
On 3rd and 1, Burrow.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
From the gun, a give to Mixon. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skills showing the power, but just not much room to operate.
2nd and 5 from the 8.
Now it's Burrow.
Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
8 yards on the touchdown pass.
And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead will be cut down to 14. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive.
And it was T. Higgins who capped the drive with the touchdown reception. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready. Again, back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 9.
To throw, here's Willis. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now,
as he's on for the 5th time here today. This is taken at the 23. A good return there, 17 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over.
There's a look at receiver Jamar Chase as the Bengals get set to go on offense.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it?
Right.
Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Now Burrow on first down. And that's caught one more time by Boyd.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
A draw play for Mixon. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Burrow's throw there taken in by Smith.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. That is caught, and he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
Now Burrow.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
McPherson on for the point after.
And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. So that drive in total 8 plays. So a 7-point game. They'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. And the Titans are going to recover the football. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that one. They needed it, but they didn't have.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends.